welcome back. My name is MIC Wolfman, so like, comment, subscribe, all the fun things. And if you guys think I'm not doing so well, drop a dislike down below and let me know how to improve, but be civil about it. Thank you. And we are back here in Call of Duty. in F.E.A.R 2 Project Origins Reborn DLC, and I am... Ooh, this is a DLC. I will say that much. Oh, good. They have more in case I messed up. Awesome. I'm gonna switch out of that because I'm gonna save those for all of the horrible encounters of those kinds of things. Am I gonna take fall damage? Awesome. I'm not gonna take fall damage. Cool. Now, what are you? The laser. I'm gonna fire my laser. Cool. Get some laser shooting down. I am all about them lasers. Am I supposed to be going this way? That way? I don't know. All I know is I got my laser. Hmm? No? Alright, cool. That's interesting. I want to know the time period that this is happening in the DLC here.
Is 813 exhibiting behavior similar to the others? Negative, Command. 813 does not seem impaired.
To the others?
Foxtrot 813 is approaching ground zero. Move to intercept.
Ow. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. Thank you. Go reload. I'm gonna reload again. No thank you. Use that. Grab that. Switch out of that. See, that's interesting that they say that. Impaired like the others. It doesn't seem... No, I want to take that. Are you serious right now? Cool. That was actually super easy. Chain. Oh, that's crouched. There we go. That's what I want. Cool. Am I recording? I am recording. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna jump on here. I'm gonna jump on. Oh, gimme. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna jump on this. Missile launcher. I'm gonna keep this. Health kit. I don't need that. You see, that's why those are a bad idea. You'd want to wait until I'm like, you would want to do that somewhere where it's secure. You wouldn't want to do that like in like a zone or anything like that. Where am I? Where am I and what's going on? Okay. Cool. Alrighty then. What in shenanigans is that? What is all this?
Our host is gathering our mighty army.
Am I supposed to go? I'm assuming I'm supposed to follow.
You are very close now.
What do I see? What? I'm not even moving. This is not me right now. Don't do that. Am I not supposed to go?
The time has come. I can sense you. Come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Stand before me. Let me look upon you. I have dreamed of this moment, my brother. I am Reborn.
Yeah, they're all Fettle clones. I'm confused. I am so confused. Huh. I'm probably just gonna edit this onto the last video because we're about like what 9 minutes in right now, but I am confused. It was interesting. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but I'm like, I'm super confused. Because I'm assuming because there was, because I know when Fear 3 starts, it ignores a lot of context from the other Fear games. So, yeah. And that's the thing, between all three Fear games, there's a lot of context between the three of them that isn't very cohesive. It's like the key moments Fettle Point Man, your main character from 2, and things that are going on, big things going on behind the scenes are all kind of intertwined and mentioned and this and that in all 3 Fear games, but it's just like the subtle, like the actual thing that would connect them doesn't fully connect. And that's the thing. I feel like this DLC is not a bad DLC. It was actually quite enjoyable. I'm kind of confused because it doesn't give a lot of, again, a lot of context. It doesn't give that context because you're one of the replicants, which is one of Fettel's clones from, and the information I can gather in my head from all the other games we played of Fear. From what I'm assuming, all right? Am I right? There are Fettel clones, right? The replicants, which is interesting and creepy at the same time because he's the original, I think. Yeah, and I this is all very confusing because, like I said, the context it does not, they don't connect because in 3 he's not, this is completely ignored, this DLC. This Reborn DLC is, I think, completely ignored, or they just get to the, like, they just fast forward to Fettel being shot again? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I am lost. I'm pretty sure they ignore a lot of context. Like I said, this DLC, I don't think I think this DLC is just ignored. I think this DLC was just for fluff or whatever, or just for extra, because it's interesting, and like some of the context that they gave. Is there more? Oh no, there's no more. Some of the context that they gave with uh is 803 non-cohesive like the others or something like that, and he was like, no, he's is totally whatever, um is interesting. It applies that there's a the group of replicants are acting how they're supposed to, and they think they're like separate from Fettel's connection. So it's interesting to see that, like, they're like, that with that context, with the way they context that they're separate, and they're like, something's wrong with the rest of them, not their group. So it's interesting to hear and see that what's going on. But at the same time, what is their operation? What are they doing? Who are they affiliated with? Is the big question. And were we fighting any of them in the other, in the main line and in the first one? Because are they separate from the other replicants that the Fettel was with? Which doesn't seem likely, because the replicants that are with Fettel stopped working when Fettel died and came back on because of Fettel's psychicness or whatever. I don't know. Again, I feel like haven't played I haven't played the new Dragon Age, the new Dead Space remake, right? It's a remake, not a remastered one, if I remember correctly. Because I think this one, they actually have Isaac speaking in that one. I feel like if they do that for Dead Space, I mean, if they're doing that for Dead Space, which is good because they kind of wrote themselves in a corner with Dead Space 3. Um, but if Fear, I feel like Fear also needs a whole reboot. They need to take the core, really good elements that like all Fears have, and do like like a workaround, like like connect them all into one, because I like how in the first one you're Point Man, who is going after your basically your brother and everything like that. You kill him and things like that. And the second one, you're a main candidate for the psychic officers or whatever, and you have a really strong connection with Alma because of that, along with some of your other guys that are getting like, the psychic craziness going on with them. And then in this DLC, um you what's the word I'm looking for? You play as one of the replicants that basically gets possessed by Fettel, which all of these, including oh my god, including the DLCs, which were really interesting. I feel like they should take all of this, like from 1, 2, and Rebirth, and 3, and then the other DLCs, and like spin them all together in a nice cohesive set. For like F.E.A.R 1, a nice like remastered set into like F.E.A.R 2, and like the way that they work together and you can tell what's going on. but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this longer than it should be. Um but yeah, like they should definitely do a remastered version if they I don't know if they are going to or are not, because I feel like a lot of people like and enjoy the F.E.A.R series, and while they are all individually great, and like the main the main strip of F.E.A.R tends to like hold up, but like you play through them and it's hard to tell where you are in the timeline, what is going on, and like with the DLCs, even with the F.E.A.R 1 DLCs are technically non-canon, and in this one, in the Rebirth one here, they don't it doesn't really carry over to F.E.A.R 3. And in F.E.A.R 3, I feel like they do some injustice with some of the characters. Not to mention, majority of the characters are technically dead in F.E.A.R 3, I think. So it's just kind of, you're just kind of with all that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. This was a big F.E.A.R rant. But we only have one more F.E.A.R game to go, and then I need to figure out what to play after that. But we'll leave it a surprise for both of us. So until then, guys, this is MIC Wolfman signing up. This is MIC Wolfman signing off, and I will see you guys into the next one. Later.